but at the start we saw and we're back from outer space. We're back to Arydia. If you missed last episode, we fought some kobolds and died, and then had a super fun encounter with a dark figure in a robe who, definitely wasn't like death or anything, who told us that our time hadn't come yet. So we could have some favors and be on our way. So, expecting zero consequences for my actions, I took every single favor and said, you know what, let's make this easy mode. So we have some boons now that we can spend on various things at the opportune moments. And then we turned in our job, got some money, repaired, went out to the ocean, and discovered the encounter we were supposed to have many moons ago. And by many moons ago, I mean like when we first came to this land, because it was a level 4 encounter. And we just completely passed it by, which is fine. And now we have a choice. Actually, not really a choice. So the little halfling Urki came back. We had a fight. We had a scrap out in the middle of the ocean on this destroyed ship. And by ocean, I mean big lake, but also a salty lake. And he took his special map back, which is fine by me because we had already used it. We had already used the map. And then when we went deeper into this ship we were on, we actually found something related to the map. And that was fine because, again, we'd already used his map, and now we know where another part of this treasure is. We're looking for the words tree stump in the place, in the springs, Harl Springs. So we're going to go back there. But first we're going to level up, because we have our 20 experience, we can do a level up, and we are right next to the guild, so there we go. And let's get out my travel deck. I guess that's kind of important. Ka-chow. Ka-chow. And flip. We're on a ocean path. Luck of the road. Choose one. Fresh fruit tree. Refill one marker on a knapsack. Or beauty of nature. Refresh the morale token. That's actually incredible because if you'll notice my travel tokens, there's only one that's exhausted, and it is the morale token. Or lucky find. Gain 1k. After choosing, index this card. So, maybe I just want 1k. That might actually just be better. But also, we're completely out of speed. I just noticed this. I went into this half-cocked. Alright, we'll refresh this token. Why not? Then, before we get to the guild, I'm going to spend 2 tokens from one of my knapsacks, the only one that has tokens on it, and we're going to give both of my peoples 1 speed. 1 speed each. Easy peasy. And then I noticed that Rix is very hurt. So I think I'm going to spend 4 health potion charges. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of potion charges. To heal Rix for 4. From 1 to 5. And then I'm going to spend a cube from my... From my old healer's kit. Actually, no. I'll spend a cube for my new healing kit with Zertle to do a wisdom check. And I got an adjusted 21, which heals Rix for 5. She was only down 3, but that's okay. So there we go. And I'm doing all the healing of the potions and the knapsacks and all that, so that here in the guild I can refresh some of those tokens for free. Okay, and then I have to index this travel card, which is sad. I like having these things as just a just in case situation, you know? Okay. So we did the refresh. We are here. And we go to UI 40. And we refresh a little bit. So we spend 1k to add 1 cube to any fully empty potion or knapsack items for the whole party. Boom. Kaboom. Kaboom. Yeah, there's like 5 items, so that's pretty good. The fact there's only 1 cube, though, is a little sad. And then we want to level up. Yes, then we want to level up. So we spend 20 each to get to a level 6. And the max level is 7. And we do not draw an event at level 7. Okay, good to know. All right. Leveling up is not amazing experience, but for the viewer, for you, it's hard to make it interesting, you know? But it is a very important part of this. So we're going up to level 6 each. That means we're going to get some stat bonuses. We'll start with Rix. Oh, that's a big jump in health. So I could increase 2 health or 1 mana or 1 speed. So I'm going to go with the 2 health, I think. Maybe spending all those resources on healing was a mistake. Then I think it's about time we increased our endurance. Yeah, go from 4 to 7. Yep. Okay. Because endurance is what I use to actually, do my attacks. So that's important. Skills. I guess I will learn. Um, okay, I need to look something up. Can we learn a skill if we haven't mastered the prerequisite, or do we have to master the prerequisites? Skill tree on 7. They don't need to be equipped nor mastered. Okay. But they do need to be, the prerequisites do need to be learned. Very good, sir. So I'm going to learn Snake Strike. Oh. Which means I've been doing this kind of wrong, because I keep assuming I need to have the prerequisite skills equipped in order to continue down the skill tree, but that is not the case. Okay, that changes things, and I might be moving some skills around in the near future. Alright, so both of these I need to mark as learned. And I need to put in a little learned token, which I'll do in a little bit. Sorry. Okay. So that'll be the end of Rix's level up, other than putting HP up to 10. There we go. Zerdle. Zerdle. Also level 6. And I could either gain 2 speed or 0 mana or 2 health. And I like the idea of 2 health, but if I can hold off 1 more level, then I get 4 health. Oh, that's a toughie. I think 2 speed's probably worth it. Alright. Let's go up to 6 max speed. I think that's good. What do I just gain? Do I recover 2 speed as well, or have I ever done this while I'm injured? Level up on page 6. Do I full heal? It's possible that I full heal. Leveling up. Just the corresponding max token, then replenish your health, mana, and speed to full. You okay? Yeah, definitely did not do that a couple times. So we are at full speed, full mana, full health. So now I feel like I wasted my uses of these knapsacks and everything. Alright, so I need to restore some stat points. 5 and 5. Alright, now we're all good. And skills for Zerdle. I kind of want an attacky skill for Zerdle to replace Form Up, because I don't think Form Up's actually doing me very much. So I think I want Light. I think Light is an attacky skill. So I'm going to learn it. And I'm going to replace right now. So I'm going to get rid of Form Up. And learn Light instead. Although I also learned Smash. So it's a question of which one I want. Oh, okay. So light and smash both give me some piercing damage. Seeing as how I don't have any piercing damage right now, that seems like something I would want. So I'm going to do smash. Put smash into my board to be mastered. Form up can go back into my board. And I'm going to put light back in my board once I put a learned token. Oh, right, I also have to upgrade a skill. And I think it's going to be wisdom. Yep, it is time for me to level up my wisdom to 7. Okay. So, wisdom 4 and endurance 4 tokens get to go away, and we need wisdom 7, endurance 7. We're going to hit hard now, I hope. Also need these little learned tokens. Ugh. I need a total of 4 of these because I didn't capture the last level up's learned tokens. All right. Yeah, I kind of wish I had leveled up between sessions. TBH. But it's alright. We're getting there. It'll all be fine in the end. Alright. Level up is done. And to master Smash, Zertle's new skill, I have to make 2 basic staff attacks versus the same foe in 1 turn. Which I think is doable. Very doable. And we are ready to move on. So, I'm almost ready to move on. I have to put some tokens away. My bad. Snake Strike and Swift as the Wolf, 2 skills that Rix has access to but has never used because, I don't know. I think I have more interesting stuff on the board already. And we're going to go down to Harl Springs because we have a treasure awaiting us there. Road Path. The journey is difficult and your spirits sag. Boo. Right, I'm just going to let this lapse. I think that's fine. Another Road Path. You enjoy your travels taking in the sights. Well, thank you. Sounds lovely. And then Forest Path. You're so hungry, you need to take a break and eat some food. And again, I'm just going to let this lapse. We're not exploring it all right now, so I don't mind losing access to those. We make it here. And we go to medium 25. Alright. Kaboom! And we're looking for the words tree stump? Tree stump. So we're going to go to POI 64. Oh, maybe we should have gone to adjacent town first and repaired our armor. Or maybe we should have just paid a K at Exile Camp. Yeah, you know what? I will retroactively, I'm okay with retroactive here, say that I paid a K to heal 5 durability worth of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I'll pay a second K just to get rid of all of it. All damage, all wear repaired. It's too bad we no longer get the once per day free repair at the guild. Unless we go all the way back to the first world map. Cool. And we need to do the grid. Oh boy, everything was hurt. Left shoulder, undamaged. Right shoulder, undamaged. Feet, undamaged. You can tell we went through a combat recently, because everything is just on the destroyed section, you know. Leg, undamaged. Body, undamaged. Head, undamaged. And then Rix gets the same treatment. We mark things as undamaged. And then move on with the game. You know, it occurs to me, I could be doing this a lot smarter. Yeah, I could be doing this a lot smarter. Okay. Next time. For next time, I have an idea of how to make the armor repairs go a little bit faster. Anyways, we're here. And, I mean, I don't think it says it here, does it? No. But I do see there's a tree stump right there. So I'm wondering if I go to POI 64, are we going to hear about this tree stump? Seems like a smart move to me. Educated guess, you know? Alright. You're standing beside a quiet lake. On the far shore, you can see brightly colored lizards. An old tree stump stands on the shore while lily pads float on the placid water. The trail ends abruptly here, going into the thick under. Old tree stump? Alright. So we have tree stump mentioned. We get to go to Rip's directions. Pull this out, and we say draw event 55. Come on, treasure. Directions and map. Did you use key 120 to decode the map? Yes. Keep reading. If you are at POI 64, which we are, go to Lilies. Using the map and directions, you approach the tree stump. Seeing a knot that's clearly out of place, you press it. There's a soft click, and you hear a horrible shrieking voice speaking from the stump. Those directions do not go with that map. You will pay for your mistake. What? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Add threat 34 to the threat deck and then index this card. Oh no. That's not what I was expecting. Okay. So apparently we need to go to POI 110 instead. POI 110 has something better. Okay. And we index this card, which is event 55. And then we keep moving. Huh. I'll be honest, did not expect that to happen. Okay, so we're level 6. And we have a good amount of equipment. And I'm wondering if we're a high enough level and equipment tier to go fight a boss lizard, which is what I assume is through the cave. We were here a while ago, and we barely beat some lizards and heard some large stomping on the other side of this cave, so we left. And now I'm wondering if we could maybe go fight it. Huh. I'm just looking through my journal, seeing what I still need to do. We could try it, at the very least. Our armor's probably just gonna get blown up again, but, let's try it. So we go through medium 26. Let's go fight a giant lizard. We have already defeated this particular encounter, so that's done. So we get to continue on to long 21. Boy, this place is big. Okay. Gotta shift things over a tiny bit. And we'll see. Actually, I don't need my travel deck right now. And we'll see a transition to small 34. Okay. And we're just traveling far here. So yeah, we've already done the point of interest here. It's big 27 is where we could explore to probably face a big fight. So let's try it. And maybe we die again. Lakeside lily pads. You step out into a small forest on the edge of the deepest part of the lake. Salamanders crawl over the rocky ground, and giant lily pads float in the spring waters. I see 3 enemies here. So, we'll see what happens. Get these out of the way. I'm going to kind of change the orientation a little bit. And then get this big tile. Okay. Everything is mostly good with the camera as is, other than there's an enemy that's currently spawning. Oh, you know what? We need to zoom out so we can fit cards and stuff on screen. So, now we can see everything, and we're going to be in combat, so I don't need these tokens right now. And we are, in fact, in combat. And I need foes 72 and 73. Alright, so 72 is the giant salamander we fought in the past. A bright green salamander waddles toward you hungrily. Noticing the slime music you emit, you silently hope it doesn't stain your armor. Yeah, we're gonna lose our armor again. It's just gonna happen. 2 of those. But also, Slime Liege. This red salamander is a head taller than the others, like a lord among peasants. Its fin and tail thrash wildly as it catches sight of you, spewing slime in all directions. Oh boy. Oh no. And I believe we've already acquired key 502 to figure out what those particular... Yeah, those are the hardened points. Which are annoying. So they just completely stop all directional damage, and then once they are removed, they become just a regular armor point that you have to remove the armor of. These guys are going to be tough, which we already knew because the salamanders, just the green ones, were tough. I am curious how armor piercing works with those. But we'll see. Okay, we have all of their armor set up. We have them set up. No, we need to get their figures. Eek. Oh. Oh. Gross. Okay, so the boss is going to put a token on us that makes us permanently, or makes us roll worse until we rest, until we do a long rest. So that's going to be a whole thing. We need... Oh, shoot. I always forget that they put the figure requirements on the other side. So 42. And I'm hoping 73 is just an option. Okay, good. Figure 73 is, in fact, an option. Ooh. Yeah, that's mean. So we got the slime liege. Not looking forward to that. Wow. Ugh. We're gonna have a tough fight. We'll just leave it at that. We're gonna have a very tough fight. Especially since now we have like a curse in our deck. Not looking forward to that. Alright. This may be an ambitious fight for me still. But I want to see it through, you know? We are ready for enemy turn. Zertle on deck. Let's see what happens. Boss goes right away. Cool. So that's going to be the Slime Liege here. Who does a spew. Wants to hit as many enemies as possible, moving up to 5. It has a range of 4. So if it gets to 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, it can hit both. So that's great. I'm glad it activated on turn 1 and can already hit us. That's a very good sign for us, for our ability to survive this. And we're going to do an attack against Zertle first. This is a yellow die. That is legs on Zertle, who blocks the damage, which is good, because if you do not fully block the damage, you just lose 5 health, in addition to the damage. Yikes. This is going to be very gross. Against Rix. Oops. Also legs, which is also fully blocked. Alright, let's put in some durability loss. Okay, and then Zertle loses 1 from body and leg. There we go. Oh, could be worse. Could be worse. And now it's Zertle's turn. So we're in this annoying space where if we hurt the slime liege at all, we get slimed, so it's just going to happen. But I think we want to take out the little guys first and then try to focus on the big one. I don't know, man. This is gonna be a whole fight. Also, the little ones have corrosive slime, so if you attack them from adjacent, you just take some damage to your armor. Which is unfortunately what's going to happen to Zertle here. So I'm going to gain a combo as a basic move, stepping forward 1. And then I'm going to do a basic staff attack. That is an adjusted 21, which means I get to do 4 damage to this thing. Unfortunately, these things have horrible hit points for the staff attack. Number 1. Yeah, I think my best bet is to hit armor. Damage. I guess. Not amazing, I'll be honest. We're going to, first of all, lose a durability, and then we're going to be attacking again. What's my worst armor? All of it's decent. This corrosive slime is going to get us killed. I'm going to choose my clasped cuff, which is my right arm piece. So we can go over here, go to our right arm, and just say, yep, it's destroyed. Hooray. And then we're going to attack again, which will further corrode my armor, but, like, what am I going to do? That's a 17. What happens on weak points? All the Jason Exiles lose an armor? Man, these guys suck. Alright. I'm all in on Zertle just losing all of his armor. I hit this weak point, and then I go over to that armor. And I lose 2 more points of armor because of weak points, plus just attacking it. Glove. Why not? No, glove arm. Yeah. We are in trouble. This is a bad fight. Left arm is now destroyed, and right hand is destroyed. Hooray! But we did a thing. We have made 2 basic staff attacks against the same foe in 1 turn. We have to flip our smash and master it. Now I'm going to go ahead and say that it's mastered over here too. Smash is mastered. And I get to use it immediately for its ability. Which in this case, action, make an attack. Cool. Oh, that was so close to a natural 20. This is still a dirty 20. So Sorry, an adjusted 20 is what I've been calling them. So this is an interesting attack pattern. I go down, 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 and then to the sides, and I get to do all of that if there are points available. And I can spend a speed to make 1 damage piercing up to 5 times. I don't know what piercing damage is. It hasn't come up yet. So what I'm going to do is take out the card for that. Smash. Then damage the foe accordingly. How do I... Okay, so this doesn't actually have the rules on piercing damage. I think I need to go look at the rulebook. This is the first time piercing damage has come up for me. Piercing damage is on 32. Ooh, pretty far into the rulebook. A blue diamond around a point of damage indicates it is piercing damage. When applying piercing damage to armored points, remove the armor cube, then immediately place a wound token. Sweet. Which means, if I wanted to, I could go piercing, 2, 3, and then to the sides and get all 4 hits in, which I do. So I spend a speed to make that piercing. The armor just goes away to no effect. I go boom, 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 and boom. And you know the best part? Is I lose 2 more armor durability because of weak points and corrosive slime. Hooray! So we're going to lose our other glove. Why not? And our left shoulder. One point. Zertle just lost all of his armor by just attacking. That's a little bit ridiculous. Left hand is now destroyed. Right shoulder is now damaged. No, left shoulder. And what else? Was that it? Yep. Now we're up to date on all the horrible things happening to Zertle's armor. And that's Zertle's turn. After all that, enemy turn with Rix on deck. Let's see what they're doing. Mob or X. So the mob is the 2 green lizards. And on 0 threats, they target the closest enemy with a swipe attack. Whew, that's a lot of damage. So they can move up to 6. So let's go with this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one just attacks Zertle. Blue die swipe. That is hand. Right hand. No armor there, so Zertle just takes 4. Goes to 3. Ouch. But now Rix gets a turn. And, oh yeah, Rix has a new weapon too. I need to update my overlay with their new weapon lines. So I can absolutely kill this one with a single basic attack. And I could attack with Rix at range more than 4 on the boss to try and not take the slimed. And I think that's what we have to do. So first, we're going to mark the boss. Then we're going to attack this one. Basic attack. With my bow. 5 plus 7 is 12, so that is 2 hits. Wow. Plus 7 feels really good, I'll be honest. 2 hits, I go boom boom. The weak point doesn't trigger because it is dead. Blue. And then I'm going to basic move, gain a combo, and walk back 1 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I'm out of range 4. And then we're going to do a basic attack, but we need +1 range. So I could either use a combo to just make it a staggering shot, or do a quiver cube. I don't think it matters. Oh, well, it kind of matters. I'm going to use my broadhead arrow. And hope that I get 2 hits here. Jeez. Hope that I get 2 hits. So we're using our broadhead arrow to make this target attack and then up 1 if I reach or if I hit 2. 14 plus 7 is 21. Now again, 21 doesn't get me anything. I only get the 2 hits because it's the broadhead arrow. But I get to hit this and also this, and it goes through critical points, so this goes away and is replaced by a regular armor cube. Where are your other weak points? Ugh. Okay. The weak point triggers, heals. I'll reveal his card here. He heals one of his non-weak point damage. And then I'm going to spend a mana to just hit here. So I want to expose that weak point and maybe hit it before it has more damage to, take advantage of this whole situation. That's Rix's turn. I'd say we're still in a lot of trouble. Enemy turn, Zertle on deck. They gain 1 threat. Alright. Zertle's turn. What does Zertle want to do? I'll tell you what he doesn't want to do is smash this guy, because I don't want to get slimed. But maybe it's worth it just to just start pumping in damage. Otherwise, Rix is the only one who's going to be attacking it. Just got to make a decision. So I could go double move. Oh, if I just do 1, 2, 3, spend a speed 4, 5, I could pummel. I don't think I want to pummel. I kind of want to do more smash, because that's a really large number of hits. Yeah. Yeah, hey, yeah. I'm just going to deal with the slimed. So I'm going to move 1-2 with a basic move. We gain a combo. And then I'm going to spend 2 combo going down to 1. To do a smash attack. So this is a strength-based attack. My strength is +6, so that's a 23. Oh, I can make things piercing. How does piercing interact with hard armor or with reinforced armor? I probably should have looked at that beforehand. Piercing damage has no additional effect on hardened cubes. Alright, so you do not get to pierce through hardened cubes. Good to know. We come down from on high with a smash. So I think what I do is I hit here. And oh, you know what? Actually, no. No. We hit here and here. And boom, boom, boom. And I spend 1 speed to make that one piercing. Yeah, yeah. So I should be at 4 speed. So I've done that twice. And now I am slimed. So all my attributes are -5. Hooray! And I did a weak point, which I think means I go 1, 2, 3, and all this damage just goes away. Yes, it does. Which means I really shouldn't have spent the speed to do that, because it wasn't going to work anyways. Yeah, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to do a little takesy-backsy. Act like I am at all intelligent. And then I still have one more action, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on Balm. To put a cube on myself. So at the start of my next turn, I'm going to heal for 3 and remove the cube. I think that's worthwhile. And that's me. Enemy turn. Rick's on deck. Brute or X, so they gain 2 threats. Because there are no brutes. And now it's back to Rick's turn. Okay, alright. Okay, I know what I want to do. Yeah, I think that'll work out nicely, because there are no more weak points. No more weak points, so he's not going to be healing anymore. So we are going to basic attack, but use the rotting quiver, or quiver rotting arrows, the swallowtail arrows. To give +1 range, so I'm out of range of the slimed effect, and this is an endurance check. That's an adjusted 23. So I get to hit a targeted point and also the point to the right of that. I'm going to hit this and that. Boom. Then we are going to spend a mana. Oh, it's only when they're damaged, right? Yeah, I didn't actually damage it. So I don't get to do the mark trigger, I don't think. We're going to staggering shot. Spending a combo, putting us down to 0, so I get +1 range. And staggering shot is once again just a bow attack. Alright, significantly worse than what I have been rolling, but that's okay. That is still a 14, which is 2 hits. Now decide what 2 hits I want to make. And I think it's going to be here and here. And I'm going to spend a mana, going down to 3 to place 1 more hit. Actually, I'll just take off some armor somewhere. Here. That seems fine to me. So we are at 0 combo. And Rix is down to 3 mana. And then I think I want to just basic... Oh, right. Also, because it's a staggering shot, yeah, I'm going to move you two spaces. And then I'm going to basic move, gain 1 combo and go 1, 2, 3, and I just realized I had totally cheated that turn. And also the turn before it. It's too late to take it back now, but there is an obscuring border here. So yeah, I could not have gotten past that to hit that, but again, too late to change that now. Sorry, everybody. We will remember that for the future. Terrain hasn't come up as a huge thing other than difficult terrain, so it can be hard to remember. That's Rix's turn. It is the enemy turn with Zertle on deck. Alright, and we're at 1 combo. Let's not forget that. And boss activates. Oh, bother. Okay. So, with a maul and a spew, they want to hit as many exiles as possible, and I move 6. So they have range 4 and 2. Can they do... Oh, they can absolutely do a range 2. So they go 1, 2. They're now range 2/4 to everybody. Hooray! Well, at least they're down to 0 threat. Oh no, we're gonna die. First things first, we do a maul attack. We're gonna start with Zertle. This is a blue die. That is Zertle's right shoulder. So, block 2, take 4, goes down to 0. Hooray! Hooray! That's right shoulder is now just destroyed. Just obliterated. Next we'll do a maul attack against Rix, which is probably not going to end well for her either. That is left hand. Blocks 1, takes 6. Going down to 4. Yoinks! That was left hand? Yes. Okay. Still in this, though. I mean, Zertle's not. Zertle's down. So now we just do the single spew attack against Rix, which is a yellow die. Legs. Okay. So that puts the final nail in the legs coffin. Which also breaks the feet armor as well, just due to how Rix's armor is set up. So that's not great, but hey, we don't lose 5 additional health, so that is great. And that is their turn. And it's Zertl's turn. Zertl heals for 3 at the start of his turn because of the balm, and stands up. And yes, I'm ignoring this obscured border now, just assuming it doesn't exist, because it'd be unfair to do otherwise when I was taking advantage of it earlier. Not that I mind being unfair, just I don't know, feels wrong here. Okay, so where are we at the outset of Zertl's turn? In a bad place, I would say. In a bad place. Yeah. We have a completely undamaged salamander over here. Zertl's already gone down once. And this thing has a ton of health left. I think what I'm going to do, use my dependable to just gain 2 combo. Yeah. Then we're going to smash. Spending 2 combo that I just got to attack. This is strength plus 6 minus 5, so plus 1. We gained 7 combo because this was Zertle doing it. Love it. Love to see it. Bam. And because of the smash attack, I'm going to go. Ooh, I'm going to spend 2 speed. 1, 2. To pierce this and this. And hit 1, 2, 3, and 4 different spots. I mean, that feels pretty good. Kind of best case scenario. Feels like there's only. We can only go down from here. I could just put a slimed token on Rix and use the mark to deal an additional hit here. Feels like it's probably the right thing to do. And we're in trouble no matter what we do, right? Okay, before I do that, before I make that decision, we're going to limit break. Going down to 0 combo. Zertl's going to smash again for free. That's a weird sentence to say. 1 second, my phone's doing stuff. Okay. Yeah, we're going to smash again for free. Luckily, you don't get slammed more than once. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. That's pretty bad. All things considered. I was really hoping that would hit, but I think it doesn't matter. I think I just do a regular staff attack. As long as I get a couple hits in, I think we're good. That is 12. So literally a couple hits. Oh, I was hoping for... You know what? Kind of unrealistic that I would have gotten more than 2 hits. I probably should have activated the mark. Yeah, so I have to do that way. That's the only way I can hit this thing. I'm not going to activate the mark now. I am, however, going to minor action heal. And I think I need to do more than just a healing potion's worth of heal. So I'm going to use my med kit. Final charge. Make a wisdom check. Get a 4. Plus 7 minus 5, so plus 2 is 6. Oh, that's just really bad. Come on now. That was 2 health? I don't know if 2 health is enough. Not when this thing's doing 6. Yikes. It is what it is. So, yeah. Wish I had my Jagged Medallion on me right now. Tell you what. Well, I feel like a lot of things went wrong that turn, but maybe we can still come back for the brink, you know? Enemy turn, Rick's on deck. Let's see what they do. We should be at, yeah, 0 threat because the boss used it all. Oh, goody. All foes activate. So we start with the mob, actually. It's got a lower initiative value. Targets the nearest, does a move 6 and then a swipe. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a swipe attack is a blue die. Alright, so Zertle's going down anyways. This was like worst case scenario, let me be honest. Is the all foes card. Shoulder means I only take 2. So there's that. So Zertle would have gone up 2 and now back down 2. So hey, I don't need to change the health at all. I do need to change speed down to 3. I spent 2 on that piercing. And now my left shoulder is gonzo. Very good. Anything else I need to do? No, not for this enemy. Then the boss attacks with 0 threats. Tries to hit as many as possible with a range 4 attack, so doesn't need to... Well, does need to move. It goes here so that it has a line of sight. No, right, never mind. I'm ignoring this border because I was cheating. And if I'm going to cheat in my favor, I might as well cheat against me too. Starting with Zertle, the closest. That is right hand. Yeah, right hand has no armor for Zertle. Zertle takes 1 and then loses 5 more. And goes down. Bleh. Then targeting Rix. Feet. Rix has no foot armor, so Rix takes 1 and then takes 5 more and goes to 0. Bleh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, is this just gonna be Unfortunateville? I think we're in a position right now where, first of all, we have to kill the boss. There's nothing else we can do. So we action surge, so we don't just die. Oh, yeah. Yes, we action surge. Yeah, okay. So we stand up. I'm going to minor action heal myself for 3 with a potion. We're going to use the small boon free action. And Exile gains 3 health and 3 speed. I'm going to use it on Zertle. And then index this card. This is a key item. I'll do that in a bit. And then I'm trying to decide what the best course of action is from there. I'll be honest, nothing's great right now. I think my best bet is to basic move, gain a combo, go 1, 2, 3. Now I'm range 5, so I'm out of slime range. I staggering shot, spending that 1 combo I just got. Attacking my marked foe with a bow attack. Okay, I didn't roll a 1. That's all I cared about. So I dealt 1 point of damage, and then I'm going to spend a mana to deal the other points of damage. Boss has been defeated. So don't have to worry about Rix getting slimed. Just gotta worry about literally everything else. You know? You know. Okay, that's Rix's turn. I don't know, felt pretty good. And we move on to enemy turn with Zertle on deck. Boss or X. Boss was just defeated, so they just gain 2 threats. Okay, alright. We can maybe win this. Maybe. If we're very lucky. I think I just need to say forget it to Zertle's ability to keep his armor alive, because it's just not going to happen. I would like to survive the attacks from the final remaining enemy. So whatever I gotta do to do that, I need more than 4 health. Look, I'm at 3 right now. Awkward. Hmm. Okay. I'm going to... I think equipping and trading is a minor action, but it might be a full action. I don't like that the player reference doesn't actually say if it's a regular action or not. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be using a minor action to heal or a major action to heal. Something is going to be used to heal. Oh, my wisdom sucks because of the slime. Oh, this is bad. Anyways, I'm swapping out medkits because my other one actually has cubes left on it. And then a minor action to make a wisdom check to try to heal myself. That is a 12, plus 2 is a 14. That is a good threshold. I heal myself for 2. Well, there we go. I'm out of swipe range. Swipe will not just kill me. So there's that. And then I think I attack. Yeah. Why not, right? I attack. That is an adjusted 18. Oh, this slime is so annoying. So down and to the right. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do that. Hey, we finally hit this enemy who's been staring at us forever. Rix's turn should be a little bit better. Enemy turn, Rix on deck. Ooh, luck of the battlefield. Your enemies falter and you spring into action. Active player chooses either gain 2 combo or remove 2 threats, or each exile gains 2 health. I think we're all going to gain 2 health. Let me index this card and draw again. Thank you, luck of the battlefield. You literally just saved my life. And then we draw again. 2 threat. Going up to 4. Uh-oh. And Rix's turn. Okay. Is there anything amazing Rix can do? Oh no. Sometimes camera likes to reset its settings. Don't know why. Seems like a silly feature to me. Really, just anytime you hit this thing, all adjacent exiles lose 1 armor. Good grief, this thing sucks. Also, Zertle loses 1 durability anyways because he attacked it. He had the audacity to attack it. I'll take 1 to my boots. Ay, ay, ay. Just go ahead and mark that real quick. No, not destroyed, just damaged. Just damaged. So Rix's turn. We're going to do a basic move. Go 1, 2, 3. Spending a speed to go 4. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. And then we attack. I'm not really sure what else we're going to do. We gain a combo. The first time in a long time we've actually had a combo. So this is bow attack. Attacking that way, so yes, this is obscured, but I can hit the tail. 15 plus 7 is 22. So lots o hits. Yoink. Yoink Yoink. And then I attack again. Why not? Adjusted 18, which means I get 2 hits. Yeah, we're going to take out this armor spot and that one. Okay. I do think we can survive this encounter. It's just going to be painful. Enemy turn. Zertal on deck. Also, Zertal loses 2 more pieces of armor because... No, never mind. We did not hit a weak point. Zertal doesn't lose any armor. Yeah. Jeez. These guys suck. Anyways, enemy turn, Zertal on deck. Brutes or 2, so they gain 2 more threats, and... Oh boy. We are in the danger zone. Zertal's turn. Yeah, I know exactly what I want to do. Basic move. To here. In a combo, and then spending both combo for Pummel Pummel. Every day is a pummel party. We're going to hit this space. Oh, you know what? I suppose if I go... Yeah, if I go like this, then I critical through there anyways. So that's what I do. There is no adjacent exile to lose durability, so that doesn't happen. That weak point does nothing. And then we're just going to hit that weak point again, causing it to do nothing. You gotta play smarter, not harder, against these enemies. Well, that was Zertal's entire turn, believe it or not. So now it's enemy turn, Rick's on deck, and all foes activate. So they're going to spend 3 threat to do a giant attack. And I'm just hoping that one of my exiles survives. So, trying to target as many enemies as possible with a swipe and a wretch. Swipe can't hit more than 1, so I think it just goes like this. Sorry, like this. Ooh, hold on, that doesn't work. Did I cheat again? Oh, there's another obscure... Okay, these trees are really messing me up. They're really hacking me up. So wait, if it goes like that, and then like that, it has... Ooh, but it's not in range 2 without going through an obscured border? So it's already here, it goes boom, boom. Yeah, I don't think it can... I don't think you can swipe at Zertal, actually, without being in an obscured way from Rix. So I think it swipes at Rix, which is bad. I'll be real, this is 4 damage coming through on the right hand. That means Rix's glove destroyed and takes 3, going to 2. Just marking the armor and health loss. That was right hand? Right hand. Ouch. Then it does a spew attack, sorry, a wretch attack against each exile within range 2, which is a yellow die. And we're going to once again start with Rix. That is leg armor, 3 damage. Rix falls down to 0 health. Yeah, this is how we lose. 100%. And then same attack against Zertle, who blocks 2 of it, takes... sorry, it doesn't block any because it hits the armor first for 1 durability, breaks the armor, and then does 3 damage to Zertle, bringing Zertle down to 4 health. Alright. I mean, we can still win. I'm not saying we're just dead, but I'll be honest, that was a pretty bad sequence of events for my poor group of adventurers here. With Rix on deck. So it's Rix's turn. Rix has already action surged, has no way to heal, so Rix just stays incapacitated, and we just don't get a turn. Enemy turn with Zertle on deck. So what saves us here? The enemy not activating? I mean, Zertle can still win this. Yeah, Zertle can still win this. It's just gonna be painful. Hey, they activate. So they spend 3 threats. And they just get to do their... that, essentially. They do a swipe. That hits for 4. Which is all of Zertle's health. Zertle goes down. And I don't need to worry about the wretch. Okay, but it is Zertle's turn. Zertle has not action surged. Zertle stands up with an action surge. Hiya. Zertle does something amazing, I'm sure. Is there anything that wins? Pummel doesn't win. If I can get... If I pummel once and then get at least 12 with my staff, that can get us there. What are the odds they activate again? Pretty high. Pretty high. I think we're just in a lot of trouble and we kind of need things to go perfectly. This would be a lot easier if I still had my stratagem. I suppose I could use my medium boon. Just, blow all of my boons on this one combat. Is it that kind of day? It might be that kind of day. What else do I got going on? I need to be done with this combat anyways. It is very late. Yeah, the fact that I'm slimed is really what's causing me concern here. Because I need to... I need to get rid of this. I need to succeed at lots of checks. And my ability to roll is bad. We know this. We know that I am bad at rolling. And I can't go heal Rix and myself, because then it'll just swipe us both down in one if it activates. So the question is, do I think I could roll at least 11, or at least 8, really, to save my life? The answer is no. I can't do that. Do I think I can roll at least a... No. If I can't roll an 8, how am I supposed to roll a 12? I really don't want to use my boon, but I'm lost right now. Unless the perfect thing happens. Alright, you know what? I'm too deep in the tank. We're just going to try something and hope it works. We're going to basic move and gain a combo. Got boom, boom. We're going to spend that one combo immediately to pummel. And hit weak point. And I guess lose the durability of my head armor, because whatever. It doesn't matter at this point. And then I roll a die. I'll be honest, I'm very tempted to cheat on this one, because I don't like that it's coming down to a single roll. Okay. Alright, it's all good. 12 plus 6 minus 5, so plus 1. 13 means I get a hit and a hit to the right, which is here and here. Defeated. Combat 1. That was way too close. That sucked. Man, I'm unlucky sometimes. But you know what? We won, so I guess I'm not that unlucky. So hey, there's that. Yeah, we're gonna start trying to heal. Yeah, we're gonna use... We're out of combat. We're gonna use lots of mana to try and heal. So we spend a cube from my slightly older medical kit to try and heal myself. I rolled a 19. I add 2 to that for a total of 21, which means I heal for 4. If that had been my better kit, I would have healed for 5. But still, 4 health is pretty good. Then I spend 3 mana to not only refresh... Sorry, 4 mana to refresh both of my medkits and both of my skills that require mana. Yeah. If you just got here, that combat was once again way down to the wire. And now I'm spending all of my time just healing back up. Hooray. So we need to heal Rix. We go over, we pop out to my good med kit. I don't know why I didn't heal myself with my good medkit just now. I would have been at 5. Oh well. Right, because I had 1 cube left on the old one. And I wanted to use that. I spent a cube for my good medkit to roll wisdom. That is an 18. Plus 2 is a 20. So I heal Rix for 5 as well. Okay. Alright. You know, we're coming back. We're coming back from it. Not the worst experience. I'm going to try to heal myself again. Myself being Zertle. I get a natural 1. That makes sense. I spend another mana to refill my medkit, and I immediately try to heal myself again with one of those. That is an 8. With a plus 2 is a 10, which means I heal for 2. Going to 6. Okay. I'm going to stop there with Zertle, spend my last cube to try and to heal Rix, who's no longer on her side. That is a 9 plus a 2 is 11, which is unfortunately only 2 health. I think I want 3. Yeah, I want 3, so I will spend an RP point to just bump that up to 14, which becomes a plus 3. Rix goes up to 8. And I will use Zertle's last mana point to fully restore that medkit once again. I think we're in trouble. Let's loot. Let's loot this place. First off, the giant salamanders, we gain 2 experience. We'll turn a 1 into a 3 for each of them. And we roll a die. 16 is 2k. 2 money. That's good, because we're going to have to pay a lot of money to repair this armor. Oh my gosh, Zertle's armor is deadsies. I just want us all to appreciate Zertle's armor. Armor grid right here. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then the Slime Liege. We gain 2 experience, so I'm going to flip the other single experience into a 3. We gain a stone item. Sweet. And we gain key item 40. Stone tier items, very good. This is a pathless stone item. Let's see what we get. I feel 2 bigs and a bunch of littles, and I think we don't want the bigs. Those are probably just big weapons, so I think I want this small tile. Which is a fine knapsack, which restores 3 stamina instead of just 1, which is what a lot of these knapsacks do. Okay. I mean, sounds pretty good to me. We should maybe sell one of these old knapsacks. I don't think we need 4 all at the same time. That's a lot. Okay. Our last 2 stone item pulls were the 3 health potion and the 3 speed knapsack. That's pretty good. Key item 40. was also putting back the small boon that I used. Salamander Heart. As you slew the giant salamander, it evaporated before your eyes, turning to mist. When the mist cleared, all that was left was the heart, which is oddly still beating. So keep this until you find somebody, a card with the exact text, as long as I have the right reagents. I feel like that was the lady in Clifton Crossroads who had that. So there's that. Honestly, not sure that was worth it. I'm willing to bet that when we do this, she's gonna charge us some money and then just cure our slimes? Or maybe she cures something else. You know what didn't come up that fight? Is the curse that we added to our deck recently. So that's going to be an exciting new thing to experience in the future. But right now, we are done for the night. Because that was a lot. That was indeed a lot. The salamanders, I'm not a fan of fighting. They're just in a game where your armor is always being punished anyways, having enemies that further punish your armor just for existing is a little rough. It's not my favorite. The armor system itself is a little rough. It always feels underwhelming. But hey, we finished. We can go back to the world map. We can mark this area as fully cleared. Which is good, because I never want to come back to that battle. And next time we can go somewhere. I mean, definitely to town, because I need to do a lot of things. I need to repair my armor several times, sell some old equipment, figure out what else I'm going to do. Or, yeah, we're in kind of a rough spot. Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, thank you. Sorry, I'm just looking at my stuff. There was something I wanted to do. Nope, I got nothing. Could have sworn I had like a whole plan for going to town, and there was a reason to go to town. Was it just to repair armor? That may have been it. We're in kind of a rough spot because Zertle has this -5 until we end the day phase, which I don't want to do yet, ideally. I don't know. We'll leave that for next time. For the future, for future sessions. Hey everybody, thank you. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, feel free to tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at the following times. So on Mondays at 1 p.m., this is all going to be in US and Canada Pacific. Yeah, US and Canada Pacific time, by the way. Mondays at 1 p.m., I play Pal World. 10:30 p.m. on Mondays, I play Final Fantasy VII, the original, not the remake. Maybe someday, but it's not currently what I'm doing. On Wednesdays at 1 p.m., I play more Pal World. Then, On Fridays at both 1 p.m. and 10:30 p.m., I play Arydia: The Paths We Dare Tread. That's the board game we just witnessed. I'm really enjoying it. These last few battles have been a lot. Not the last few, because we had that the kobold battle. No, not the kobold. The puckle battle. I enjoyed that one. I enjoy fighting the puckles on the high seas. But the kobold battle before that, and then this salamander battle, have both been just really tricky. And sometimes you get into these battles, and the dice rolls are really what hold you back, and that's just a thing. That's just a part of the game, you know? Randomness is part of it. Just refilling my little cubes there. So we'll see how things go in the future. Granted, I kind of went out of my way to do a higher level fight. So this is, in no small part, this is on me. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah. I know there's another group of salamanders that are on the basin world map. Maybe I should go fight them too. You know, just really complete the punishment to Zertle's armor. But I think I'm supposed to be high enough level to fight them now. Let's see. Level 6 encounter in the mountains. Yes. So technically speaking, we are the correct level to go do that now. And maybe we get something cool out of it. Hmm. Well, either way, we'll do more next time, and we'll see how that goes. Thanks everybody once again. Oh, sorry. Everything I do here on Twitch is recorded as a video on demand and exported to my YouTube channel. There's a link in the Twitch channel description down below, so go check that out. If you're already on YouTube, then hello, YouTube. I hope you're enjoying the content. If you are, any like watching it at all is appreciated, but likes and comments are obviously the really important metrics as well for the YouTubes. So I appreciate anything you can do. And all that said, thank you everybody for watching, most importantly, uh, but also for chatting and commenting, for liking, following, and subscribing. Ooh, it's getting late. I'm starting to lose track of my own outro. Liking, following, and subscribing, and all the other stuff you can do both here on Twitch and over on YouTube, and I will see you all next time.